Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 2 of NBA Canada. I'm Adriano Grilli. Here with your NBA news. We're talking free agency. It's mid July here. We're talking about guys who are re signing with their teams or having new homes. And today we're going to talk about Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat. Wade re signing with the Heat, 2 years, about $32 million. In his second year, he has a player option, so we'll see what he does after this season ends, okay? With Wade, his decision, he quotes that he said, I'm proud to have spent every day as a member of the Miami Heat. You know, he believes in the organization and what they're bringing to the table, and he believes the fans, to stay along with the team. He believes they're going to do great things, even though LeBron James is departed from Miami to Cleveland. And Miami is still, they look as one of the favorites in the East, though, with the roster they got and the guys they've added. Of course, Luol Deng, Josh McRoberts, Danny Granger, rookie Shabazz Napier, re-signing Chris Bosh. They look good. They look like a team that, they're not going to miss LeBron as much because they got these three guys, of course, along with the rookies, that are going to fill the holes of LeBron James. So that's where I got with the Miami Heat and Dwayne Wade. Secondly, we're going to talk about Lance Stephenson, everybody's favorite player. He's probably the most hardworking guys in the league. He signed with the Charlotte Hornets the other day, 3 years, $27 million. With Stevenson here, he appreciated everything the Indiana Pacers did for him, the coaching staff, his boys on the team. But, it was time for him to move on. Now that he's going to bring his hard work and dedication and playmaking ability to the Charlotte Hornets, which they need. They're a playoff team. Last year they got swept by the Heat, understandably. Big Al got hurt. So obviously they didn't try to steal a game with him in the lineup, but that's okay. Charlotte, they're developing. Michael Jordan, obviously one of the key assets in bringing in Stevenson, along with Coach Steve Clifford and associate coach and Patrick Ewing. Are also key factors in bringing in Lance Stephenson. Now, Stevenson, in his contract, he does have a team option in the final season of his 3 year contract. And now, if you look at the Charlotte roster, they're pretty good, if you ask me. Better than last year, and they have more key additions. If you look at maybe their projected starting lineup, you look at Kemba Walker, Stevenson, Kid Gilchrist, Big Al, Jefferson, and also Cody Zeller. Then off the bench, they'll have Luke Rittenauer, Gary Neal, Gerald Henderson, who can score at will. They'll have Bismack Biyombo, Anthony Tolliver, two rookies in Noah Vonleh and P.J. Hairston, both strong guys. They look good in the summer league. So that's what I think with Charlotte. I think they're going to be a playoff team. The East I'm talking about the East here right now. There is no clear-cut favorite in the East. This is wide open, really, wide open. Anybody can really win the East. It takes a 7-game series, right? And it takes a couple mistakes from some of these good teams, and who knows, right? Indiana, they almost blew it. They almost blew it to the Washington Wizards and the Atlanta Hawks last year, right? So we don't know. We don't know who's going to be a clear-cut favorite. Obviously, in my opinion, I think it's going to be Chicago and Indiana right now due to the fact of the rosters that they got. But we'll see. I don't know, right? It's early. It's July. We'll know furthermore who the clear-cut favorites are come November when the season starts. Now we're going to switch over to the Western Conference. Okay. This guy, he made the Team USA World Cup team for this August 30th. Okay. His name is Chandler Parsons, former Houston Rocket. He signed with the Dallas Mavericks for 3 years, $46 million deal. That's a big chunk of money. He's a great player, can attack the basket, can knock down a three as well. He's going to bring a lot of hard work for the Dallas Mavericks, okay? The reason leaving Houston was, Houston, the general managers, and they believed that Chandler Parsons wasn't a third option, wasn't a third star on the team, after James Harden and Dwight Howard. They believed that he was just a good player. He wasn't a star on the team, which, quite frankly, I think he's a star. I think he's a good player. But who knows? That's why Houston didn't re-sign him. They felt like, okay, you know what? You're not a big part of our team anymore. So we're gonna part ways with you. So they did. They signed Trevor Ariza. I don't know. He's a good player, Trevor Ariza. I don't think he's better than Chandler Parsons, but in my opinion, I think Parsons is a better three-man than Ariza is. Brings more to the table. Now, Parsons, he's going to bring a lot of depth into the Dallas Mavericks. That starting lineup looks really good. And with starting lineup of Raymond Felton, Parsons, Monte Ellis, Dirk, and Tyson Chandler, that's a pretty good starting lineup. Then off the bench, you're going to have Dwan Blair, Devin Harris, Sean Marion, okay, Brandon Wright, and also the young guy Jay Crowder. They look good. They're going to be good. I think they're going to be a top 5 team in the West. Dallas. They look. I don't know if they'll beat Oklahoma City or San Antonio, but they look like they're going to be competitive. And hey, maybe who knows, right? Anything can happen in this league. And also another reason why Parsons left was, you can't blame the general manager for trying to get someone better than you, because he's trying to win, right? And quite frankly, they only got Trevor Ariza. They lost Jeremy Lin to the Lakers in a trade. They still got Howard and Harden, which are their two main guys. But we'll see. Terrence Jones obviously is going to develop more this season. But that's what I got from the Dallas Mavericks and the Houston Rockets of Chandler Parsons. Obviously, earlier we talked about Dwayne Wade re-signing with his team, the Miami Heat, and also Lance Stephenson signing with the Charlotte Hornets. Thank you for watching this quick segment of NBA Canada. This is episode 2. We'll see you in episode 3, where we're going to discuss the West favorites and how free agency has affected them this offseason. Thank you.